Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you my review of the 2015 Select Brillant Super FIFA approved match ball. Now as you guys can see, I have it here in two different colors. There's also a third neon yellow colorway variation that I don't have to show you guys, but what I do have is this white one with the blue and orange accents, as well as this much brighter orange one with the yellow and blue accents. If you've seen a Select soccer ball before, this is not too out of the ordinary. Now the Brillant Super, and it is in fact called Brillant Super, not Brilliant Super, for those that might be wondering if that was a typo. Not sure why they didn't add the extra I there, but they did it. This is their top of the line match ball. It has a retail price of $145 US, so it is not cheap, and it's right on par, pretty much just a little bit less than what you're going to find from the top end balls from Nike and Adidas. So you're probably asking yourself, why would I pay that much money for a Select ball over a more established, much more popular high-end soccer ball from the two big brands out there? And the answer to that question lies in what type of soccer ball that you're actually looking for. When you look at the Select Brillant Super, it doesn't have the same modern design, it doesn't have the same flash as, like I said, what the big brands are producing at that $150 price point. What the Select Brillant Super does really well is gives you that classic traditional soccer ball feel with the modern innovation, as well as a really good warranty to back their product. The Adidas Tango kind of comes to mind as kind of a classic when you're talking about soccer balls, and this is kind of an evolution of that, if you will. Select is a brand that's been around for a long time, and they've been producing soccer balls for a long time. And if you've ever seen any of the questions in my comment section with people asking me to recommend them a soccer ball for around $35, $40, I generally recommend Select, because at those lower price points, the quality you're getting from a Select ball is much better than the bigger brands. With the top end model, I can't necessarily say that this is better quality, but like I said, it's totally different than what Nike and Adidas are currently producing. It's a standard 32 panel design, as you guys can see. It's hand stitched as opposed to being fused, and that alone, those two elements, really change how this ball feels in comparison to those match balls from Nike and Adidas. If you don't like the really hard kind of firm sensation that you get from those match balls, this is going to be a little bit more forgiving, a little bit softer to the touch, and like I said, just kind of a more natural type sensation. They haven't really tried to reinvent the wheel here with the Select Brillant Super. Now the material that it's made out of is a 2mm thin, very high grade microfiber synthetic material. So it's similar to the higher end match balls, again from the bigger brands, but with a slightly more padded sensation to it. Now the last Select Brillant Super that I had, because this is the 2015 model, was back in, I want to say 2012 or so, and that had kind of a smooth, shiny finish on the surface that felt great, but was a little bit slick in wet weather playing conditions, whereas this one still is fairly shiny at the surface, but you can see when you get up close, it does have a very fine dimpled texturing to it, which is really, really nice, and feels really good. I'm a big fan of this ball. It's not a major improvement over the last Brillant Super, but it does feel a little bit better. I will give it that. Now, what's interesting about this ball in regards to build quality is that Select offers a 3-year warranty, manufacturer's warranty, on the kind of integrity of this soccer ball. So should it warp, should it start not holding its air for whatever reason, should something go wrong with this soccer ball from 3 years of your initial purchase, you can contact Select's warranty department and they will get a replacement out to you, which is really, really good and something you would want to see from a company that's selling you a $150 soccer ball. So if you're spending the money, you're getting that kind of reassurance with this ball that you're gonna have a top of the line, high quality match ball, at least for the next 3 years, should anything go wrong. So that's a nice reassuring element of the Select brand in general. They really back their products with a good manufacturer's warranty. So you do get your money's worth no matter which ball you're buying from the line, high end or low end. Obviously the higher end products are gonna have longer warranty periods. As far as the visuals of the ball are concerned, obviously nothing too fancy. It does have more of an old school vibe to it, but I don't necessarily dislike that. Really, really like how these look actually. I like this kind of stripe that runs through the middle of the shoe. Reminds me, through the middle of the ball, sorry. Reminds me a little bit of the old T90 Aero balls, for those that can remember back a little bit. And it looks kind of cool when it's flying through the air, especially when it's exactly in line with the stripe and it's spinning. It just gives it a very interesting look. Again, definitely not the same modern appeal that you're going to get from the high-end match balls from Nike and Adidas, but still a good-looking soccer ball nonetheless. Of course, these things are FIFA approved. That's part of what you're paying for. You can see it's got the new FIFA approved stamping right there on the soccer ball in 2 places actually, so there's no missing that it is in fact FIFA approved. Give you guys a quick look at the valve right there. Very clean, the build quality is fantastic. If this was a Nike or an Adidas product, honestly, you wouldn't know any different for those that might be worried about build quality in general. And like I said, it's just a really, really standard traditional design. If I had to compare it to a shoe, it would be something like the Nike Tiempo Legend in that it does offer that classic kangaroo leather feel, but it has that little bit of modern innovation. That's kind of what the Select Brillant Super is all about. So if you want something that feels very traditional, is a little bit more forgiving and slightly softer to the touch than the higher end match balls from Nike and Adidas, that's kind of what this has on offer. It flies through the air really nicely. It's very consistent. It curls exactly the way you would want it to. And again, it's a traditional proven design for a soccer ball. They've been 32 panels for a very long time. There's really no reason to change that. And that's exactly what Select has done with the Brillant Super line. They've introduced more modern materials, better quality materials as they become available, but they haven't really messed around with what makes a high-end soccer ball good in the first place. So if that's the type of product that you're looking for, the Select Brillant Super is, like I said, well worth the $145 price tag if you're looking for the best of the best in terms of quality, feel, and of course, overall performance. So that's pretty much it in terms of my review of the Select Brillant Super. If you guys are interested in one of these for yourself in any of the 3 colorway variations, I'll leave a link down below in the description to the review page on my website. Click that link and you'll take you to the review page where you'll find Buy It Now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes where you'll be able to pick these guys up below their normal $145 retail. So again, if you're interested in one of these, first link down below, go ahead and check it out. If you have any questions at all regarding the Select Brillant Super, leave them down below in the comment section. I definitely will get an answer out to you. If you enjoyed today's video, found it helpful and informative, be sure to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.